Hey folks, how you doing? Just thought I'd quickly make a video. Won't be a quick video maybe, but I thought I'd try and quickly make a video before I go to bed. But anyway, had a package turn up on the doorstep today from Liquid Barn, and thought, I don't know what they sent me, because normally they'll email me when they send me something. And I opened the box and there was this cap inside. And it says on it, as you can see, warning, this product is made from tobacco. So I looked at it and kind of knew where they were coming from with it, because we see this shit everywhere now. And it came with the hat and some stickers and a little patch, like an iron-on patch. And it came with this explanation. It says, "Okay, vapors, now let's get informed. The issue: the FDA is now unfairly labeling any vaping component, part, or accessory a tobacco product, including nicotine-free e-liquids, batteries, cotton, and coils used in vaping devices. Basically, if the company sells it, it's considered a tobacco product." I'll skip over a couple of little things here, so I don't want to read the whole thing to you. But it says there about their belief. They agree, you know, we need regulations and everything. But it says, "Our movement to poke fun at the ridiculousness of this legislation, Liquid Barn has created our tobacco product merchandise, hats, patches, and stickers that state, warning, this product is made from tobacco." It says it's time to call attention to the FDA's actions before they hinder, it's got before in capitals, before they hinder an industry that's helped many adults get healthier, and we can only do it together. So, yeah, it's got a game plan there to buy the tobacco products, you know, buy the merchandise, post a pic or a video. Well, I'm doing this straight away, and share on, you know, social networking. But yeah, so I thought I'd do my bit, and I shall be wearing my hat, and I've put a sticker up here because obviously this shelf has got flavors on that we make e-liquid from. So this shelf is holding e-liquid, so I would say the shelf is made of tobacco. Obvious, really, isn't it? I am going to do a recipe for you folks, because today I came up here and put this cap on the desk and stuck some stickers around, and I thought, what am I going to vape? So I went over and I picked up tobacco. I went, oh, tobacco. I went to put it down. I was like, no, fuck, I haven't tried this one yet, and let's try tobacco. So I picked it up and vaped it, and it is really, really good. So I thought, let's give out the recipe for it. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to make another one. I'm just going to make a small one because I don't vape a whole lot of tobaccos. And as you can see, my scales, warning, this product is made from tobacco. I mean, obvious, isn't it? So the tray on my scales is made of tobacco. And I think what we do is just get ourselves out of 15. Of course, I try and get ready. I got all the flavours out ready, but I didn't get anything else ready. I try and do the right thing, but it doesn't always pan out. Okay. There we go, now I'm ready. Okay, so this is a tobacco, and if you remember, I'd done the Losi video last week, and I said in that video that they've got the best tobaccos I've tasted so far. Now, I've just got flavorous tobaccos, and I did try one of those in that other video, and it tasted very nice. Again, a very good tobacco, and so I need to see what theirs is like. But so far, out of all the tobaccos I've ever tried, Delosi's Burley and Durham are really, really good. And their other ones are great as well. I just haven't really got into them yet. But the Durham and Burley, I've mixed with them both. And this recipe here is done with their Burley. So I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Oh. Yeah, dickhead. Alright, there's the percentages. Okay, there's a screenshot taken. I'll put it right over here somewhere for you. So it's got Delosi's Birdie, 5%. I mean, 5% it seemed like quite a lot at the time, but I really wanted to pull it out there and make it kind of like a real strong tobacco taste. It has calmed down a bit actually, and it's right where it should be. I've got Capella's Caramel, Capella's Graham Cracker, Capella's Horchata, Delosi's Sweet Vanillin, which gives it its little which gives it a little bit of a sweetness. And obviously, I wanted vanilla. I wanted caramel and vanilla. So we got some Simply Vanilla in there by Capella and some vanilla whipped cream. Give it, that nice that nice smoothness to it. So we're going to go ahead and mix this. So we'll turn this on. And the rats are squabbling over their food because I just fed them. And they're fine for a bit until like the last bit of food. I think it's the last bit of food they squabble over it. Anyway, we don't need to know that. Let's put that on there. Right, we need these little pipettes. Okay, I'm just going to start off with Birdie. We're doing 15ml altogether. So this is 5%, it's 0.78 grams. Oh man, it smells so good. Yeah, I'm all about vaping creams and stuff like that. I really like a strawberry cream and stuff. That's kind of my go-to. And not so much custards and that, but cream and fruit. But every now and again, especially smelling this. As soon as if you get this, when you get it, if you like tobaccos, you have to get this Burley by Delosi and their Durham. Like I said, I haven't got into their other ones yet, but those two are exceptional. And I will definitely get into the other ones as time goes on. Let's put these away while we do this. Keep everything nice and neat. Okay, next thing is caramel. But yeah, you've got to get those if you like a tobacco vape. And I do. For me, the tobacco vape just breaks up the the fruits and not so much the creams because I've got cream in this, but just takes me away. Breaks up what my normal vape is, and is a nice change. Especially, I don't know how you folks feel, but now and again I still miss a cigarette, and I haven't smoked a cigarette for 4 years maybe. But there's people that smoke at work, and I'll stand near them while I'm vaping, and I'll smell the cigarette smoke, and I actually quite like the smell of it. Now I couldn't smoke a cigarette, trust me, if I was to get one taste of that, I think that would kill me. But I do appreciate these tobaccos because they are the next best thing to it. Oh my god, they are really squabbling over that. Alright, horchata, 1%. Is it 1%? 2%. Should know my math better than that. That's right, 'cause I'm doing 15ml, and okay. I know. You know what, this horchata, if you get it, just when you're playing around with different mixes, especially like tobaccos, this is a really good substitute for like a cream and stuff like that. It really does go well with a tobacco or any other caramel, or if you're doing using like a whiskey or something like that, it would go very well with it. Okay, sweet vanillin. Okay, that's good enough. Yep, it's bang on, 0.16. Okay. Tear that out. Now we've got Simply Vanilla. If you haven't tried this, this is really nice. If you've got like French vanilla and things like that, you think, well, why do I want this one? And I thought the same. I thought, well, I'm going to order it because I've got almost all the Capellas. And it is completely different. is a really, really good vanilla. And I think their description of it, simply vanilla, is pretty spot on. That's what it is. There's no other bells or whistles or anything in there. It's just a really nice vanilla taste. Alright, then we've got vanilla whipped cream. It's been a while since I put out a recipe, so I thought while we've got this cap and I was on that tobacco, we'd put this out. And even though I could just flash a recipe up or put it on ELR or somewhere, or 99 Juices, it's still nice to sit in front of you folks and put a recipe together. Okay. I'm not going to put any, or should I put nicotine in it? No, I won't right now because I don't want to glove up. But I will get my pre-mixed base. Yeah, so I did use 80-20 with this. I didn't do a full VG. You can do either one, but I thought a bit more PG, give it a kick, give it a bit more throat hit, seeing it's a tobacco. And because it's 80-20 PG VG mix, I put there warning this product is made from tobacco on it. Because obviously, you know, if it's going to be used for vaping, it must have tobacco in it. Went all quiet then, actually a little bit more because I'm not putting any nicotine in there. And I put fresh batteries in here, but you know what, I haven't got no fucking tissue with me. Jeez, I used a tissue to wipe this out to put the sticker on earlier. Oh wow, it's got fresh batteries in it, alright. Wow, that hit that good. Okay. I don't want to go into this too much. I was just thinking about while I was cleaning this, that there's so many discussions about that I'm putting too much air in the mix and doing that with this thing. After this has been sat for 4 or 5 hours, the bubbles have gone out of it and they've risen to the top, just like you would if you hand shook it. You'd have bubbles in there, they rise to the top and you end up with a... But, you know, so many people are worried about adding too much oxygen, you know, to the mix. It's not staying in there, it's coming up to the top just like it would with any other mix. But think of it like this. I remember someone saying on one of the live feeds, oh, those poor molecules, which I thought was quite amusing. But think of it like this. I've just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. And if I was to put nicotine in there as well, that could be the 8th ingredient. But let's just say the flavours. There's seven flavours in here. Now they go in there, I put in the VG, I pick it up and I shake it. And we shake it and we can do this for a good 5-10 minutes. What do you think the chances are of all those 7 of having their molecules sat next to each other? All 7, all clumped together, evenly throughout the mix. Pretty fucking slim, I can tell you that. So when you froth it, this is kind of like the main reason why it mixes it that quick and so much more efficiently. And you don't have any hot spots or weak spots or anything throughout the mix, if that makes sense. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am fucking up. But to me, it just makes sense to get all those flavour molecules as close together so that they can coalesce a lot easier, a lot quicker. So you're mixing it so much better than just this. Yeah, if I was to take the lid off and do this every day, yeah, I'm going to add too much oxygen to it, but we're not. We're just hitting it the once. I sit it there about 6 hours later. It's all the bubbles are out of it. They're up to the top and they look like one that you've shook. So, yeah, that's my take on it anyway. We won't go into that too much. We've all got our own ideas and systems and stuff. I've got a label maker to put on here. Now this is Ejuice. I haven't got nicotine in it, but I probably will put it in at a later date. And I don't have nicotine in it, but I'm putting a label on that product that I'm going to vape. So I thought on the label maker, I better put on there that this product is made from tobacco, because you can't be too careful. I won't want this label maker to get in the, you know, the hands of a child or something when it's making tobacco products. Okay, so this is it's just called tobacco. Tobacco WS. I can't tell you what the WS stands for because I'm working on something, but I wasn't going to give this up because of it, but I thought, no, I've got to share this one. It's too good. But I'm going to try and make it better. But at the moment, it's very good. Right, this has got 0 nick in it. Okay. Maybe I should put the sticker on my phone as well because I've got the recipes on there. I've got one more sticker here. I think I put some somewhere else as well. I can't remember now. I stuck them everywhere. No, that was right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I've got one more here, and I've also got a patch that can go under the clothing. But yeah, this whole thing, not just because I'm a vapor. Even if I want a vapor, even if I was smoking cigarettes and a vapor was to tell me, or to show me something like their batteries, and say, yeah, this is, you know, under regulation because it goes in a vaping mod. I mean, that really is horseshit. Same as cotton. You know, if it's sold out of a vaping store, it's obvious where it's going. But at the same time, they sell water in a vaping store. My local one does anyway. You go in there, you can get a bottle of water, and they sell you to it. Is that a tobacco product? Has it got tobacco in it? Just because I bought it from there, and I'm going to use it to stop vapor's tongue, or, you know, keep my mouth hydrated while I'm vaping. You know, is that going to be a tobacco product? Is that going to have tobacco in it as well? You know, it's just, I think it's just gone too far. And you know, does it need regulating? Of course it does. It was going to happen as soon as this thing started to become big business. It needs to be regulated. You just can't have all sorts of shit just going out there and just people buying it and not knowing what they're getting. You know, it does need regulating, but come on, you got to stop it somewhere. You know, batteries, even the mods themselves, yeah, I can understand that, but, you know, to a certain extent, not the extent they're going to. You know, the tanks, the RDAs, yes, they've just, you know, it's not a tobacco. It's not got tobacco in it. It's not got nicotine in it or anything, but it's used for that, and I understand that needs to be regulated. But they're just going so overboard with that regulation and making it so hard for people to get those things, to get them tested and passed. You know, it's going to hurt a lot of people, and there's some good companies out there, and there's some smaller companies that make good products that are probably going to not going to survive. I don't know. I'm not clued up on the whole thing. I know there's a grandfather in what's the word I was going to use, system. You know, where if you're already in it and you had this, you know, and you're then in there before this date, you don't have to go on. But for everything to progress and get better, you know, is going to be a lot harder now. So I don't want to go on too much about this because I don't normally on my videos, but once I've seen this, you know, and I think batteries is just piss poor. I do fishing. I fish at night, and I've got one of those high power headlights, and it's got two 18650s in there. They're button tops, so, you know, I can't use them for my vaping. I can't use my vaping ones in there. Or they may work, but I've got 18650s in there, you know, and I didn't have to worry about it being a tobacco product. So, you know, it needs to stop somewhere. And I think the same with the coils. Yes, you are using them for vaping. Yeah, should everyone be making them? Probably not. But you know, it's just where do you draw the line? You know, it's I wouldn't like to buy something off of just some guy off of eBay and get the coil and realizing that, you know, and I don't know shit from Shinola, and I get a mech mod and I put it on there, you know, and it's ohming out ridiculously low, you know, and end up fucking the world up with it. It's you know, if you're gonna sell that sort of stuff, as long as you are packaging it correctly and marketing correctly, and you know what you're getting, I don't see it as being a big problem. And I still don't think it's a problem to buy the wire, but then how long's that going to go on for, before you can't even buy the wire and make your own coils? And where's this going to come with this soon? It's this DIY stuff. When are they going to say that the flavorings are now a tobacco product? It's they're going to hit us somewhere. I just know it's coming. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I'm not going to hold you any longer, folks. Recipe. Warning, this is made from tobacco. If you like, go over to Liquid Barn. I haven't gone on their site today. I haven't seen what all this is about, but I'm sure you can get the merchandise over there. So go ahead and support it, and let's all have a little dig at them and a bit of fun while we're doing it. So just to make a point, let people know what's going on, and yeah. Anyway, folks, I will be back. What's it today? It's Monday. Sometime in the next couple of days, and we will do a Delosi thing. I don't know, 3, 4, 5 flavors, and do something there. Maybe put a recipe together, or just taste test some, and see how we go. And then within a day or two of that, we'll go do the flavor ones. So and maybe in between, I might have time to do something else like this. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support, and see you real soon.